Hello. I don't know if it's live. I guess it's live now. How y'all doing? Trying to, hello. Okay, so it's working. Trying to, clear the energy. We lit. We lit in here, boy. Smoky. Smoked out. All right, let's arrange this. How's everybody doing? I opened it up to everybody because we, for the people that want to subscribe and want to ask questions, but we'll play it by ear. So we're gonna see if there's a bunch of misbehavior and God knows what, then we just gonna not leave the gate open. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's greet the chat, because yeah, last time it started getting fast. You get me? It's starting going pretty crazy, pretty fast. All right, so let's greet our friends that are here. So we'll see if everybody's on their best behavior. We all chilling, then it's all good. How you doing, member Cherry Blossom? Cherry Blossom, I think you checked something, right? I think you checked something, right? Did you check for something? Something should be there. Should be there. Respectfully, I'll be stalking the shipments. All right. Erica, how you doing? How you doing? And Erica, I saw how we ended the chat, the last live or whatever. I saw the last thing that you put. I was like, yo, this girl, you know what I mean? It was late. I was like, yo, you something else, because I had closed the live, and then I saw what you had put. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I got like fans going and stuff, because it's getting a little toasty out there. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, everybody's outside. So I saw that. Uh, Thank you for all the emojis. Erica, you like, look, this is everything you're going to need for here. You're going to need your ice, your water, the world. We're manifesting in money, knowledge, good food. So those emojis look like a reading, respectfully. So it's like, yo, that's your reading. You got everything you need. So, okay, cool. Hello, Angela. How you doing? Um, let's see. Weepy Star. Okay, you made it. Nice to see you. Michelle, how you doing? Hi. Welcome back. I'm glad you're using the membership. You're here. Um, and chat, just keep an eye on the folks also. Y'all could just see. Hello. Thank you for the compliment. Um, AR, how you doing? So everything starts out real smooth and stuff. Let's do protection spray. Let's do everything. So today, the full moon is in effect. It started at 3:44 in the morning, and uh, it's already in effect. So now is the time to set your intentions. Yeah, set your intentions. Strong intentions. I'm doing all the intentions. I've been doing all that. I already did the intentions. I've been doing it for 2 days, respectfully. Um, so we have the balance and peace. This is like a beautiful ocean. Um, and it's not just ocean smell. There's 15 things, 14 things in that one. Of course, my baby. The abundance spray. I already sprayed so much of this. I did a ritual outside. Also, the intuition. I love it. I love what I make. If I don't love it, I don't sell it. So I love it, and I keep, you know, working on it. So, almost not perfection, but kind of, sort of. So, if I don't love it, I'm not selling it. All right. Okay. Cool. So somebody earned their first high from channel. Wow. I think that's a record. I might have to do just subscribers only, because if not, it's gonna interrupt. But the thing is, what happens is when I leave it for subscribers only, it shuts the door to a lot of new potential subscribers and a lot of new friends that are cool, you know what I'm saying, that can just be asking questions, etc. So it's kind of tricky. So what I'm gonna do, I know what I'm gonna do, because I know myself, and my tolerance is yay big. My tolerance for nonsense is yay big. So we're gonna leave it open. If it gets, you know, crazy, then it's like, yo, subscribe. And as a matter of fact, so if I have to put it for subscribers only, I'm gonna say you have to be subscribed for probably a week or so before you can comment. What's the difference? Oh, all right, let's see what's cooking. Regina, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you referring to? Ranjay, how you doing? I want to say, so you're not subscribed, Regina, is what you're saying. Because if I put it for subscribers, it's not the end of the world. It just means you have to be subscribed to be up in this party. And by the way, this is super chats, readings. I don't know what you're saying. You have, so this is super chat. Super chats is donation. Is paid. Is you pay for the reading, but the super chats are starting low. I'm gonna have that for a little while. You know, the super chat readings are $5 and above, to be added to the list. And you know, that's like a little, that's like me weaning, because I don't want to say $25 right away, which is, you know, kind of more of an accurate for a 5-10 minute reading. It's a 5-minute reading. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So, and oh my god. See, okay, that was my tolerance. Okay, that's it. Subscriber mode. Subscriber mode. Here we go. Because people do not like know how to behave. Okay. All right. So let's do this. You gotta be subscribed for a week before you can comment. Okay. Let's do it that way. Subscribers. Custom. Okay. Duration. A week. And you could catch me next time that I do yep, subscriber mode. Boom. Here we go. Subscriber mode. Whoever's subscribing, and you know what? This has to be for subscribers anyways. Thank you. Yeah, Michelle. Listen, you wanted a spiritual gangster. You got one, you know, because it doesn't pay to be nice to people. You have to set really big boundaries. Satisfied, hi, how you doing? Tug, hi, hello. Angelus, Angelus, this is super chat readings, so I'm not sure if you know, are doing that tonight. So these are super chat readings. But I got my, yeah, we have members are going first, and then I'm only reading for 10 people, so respectfully, yeah, and the super chats, you know, will be honored. And that's it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Michelle's like, I'm here for it. Because we can't do that all night. And besides, when I start reading, that interrupts people talking nonsense and all this and that. And it's like, yo, you came to the right place because I come bearing swords. I am quite the queen of swords. You understand? You came to the perfect place. And YouTube need to get it together to where we can block complete, you know, like it's a, like, I'm going to say, where we can block uh like, what is that, the computer numbers, just like your whole IP addresses. So it's like, yo, if you got like 10 things and you want to get at me with 10 different you know 10 different tech technological devices, then all right, then you really must want to get at me. So I listen, when they go low, I go the lowest, and then I go high. Then I eventually come back up, because you gotta take care of it. If you really believe in good, you gotta destroy evil. That's what I've always said. Not gently nudge. You got to destroy it. Send it straight to hell. Like, hey, go back home. I think they're homesick for you. Um, if you believe in evil. So people are like, oh, why are you so sensitive? Why are you so this? No, you came in here and you acted like a jackass, and you met somebody that knows how to handle them, and you know what I'm saying. And we did that. So now everybody's listening, and I'll see you, everybody that's in the background, in a week. You know, but some people didn't make it. They were hidden from the channel, so they're blocked. And they can't, so we got double security. We got blocked, we got hidden from channels, and then we got subscriber mode. And some subscribers, mind you, might act up, because we had a couple of those. Yeah, thank you, Michelle and Jewel, who's all here for it, because once we start reading, we don't got time for the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of channels doing weird pranks right now. They're live doing weird pranks. Join those. Those are the ones you need to go to. Right here, we trying to get our life together. We're trying to be excellent. We're trying to be abundant. We're trying to be luxurious. We're trying to be able to afford a wonderful, fantastic lifestyle. Mine is the bullish. You know what I'm saying? With people that are highly elevated, you know, high vibrational, grown and sexy. Y'all want to be acting up or doing, you know, a booty dance somewhere, you know, then, you know what I'm saying? Then you know where to go. You know the channels. So I can direct you to a couple of them, because Michelle and I know some channels. Oh, hi, by the way, welcome. that was that was my welcome speech. It's like I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like to match energy. I don't. It's not that I'm matching exactly your energy, but it's like I'm giving you what you deserve. I'm giving you what you deserve. There's people that think I'm like the worst thing ever, because they're jackasses, and you know what I'm saying, and they don't see what they do. And I'm the one that sets boundaries. Everybody else will eat up their BS, and I'm like, get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm not impressed, and go. You know what I'm saying? I'll send you to the moon. And then there's people that love me, because they're like, yo, we tired of the nonsense. We tired of the BS. We don't got time for this. We got real stuff happening in the world. Ain't nobody got time to be joking 24/7, my guy, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got to pay bills. You know, people got kids, responsibilities. They got to take care of their health. We don't got time for the nonsense. So for now on, I'm just gonna do subscriber mode, and if you like, you can watch a whole 2 or 3 hours of me being live, and I'll see you in a week when you're a subscriber. And like I said, YouTube, please hear my cry. Y'all gotta get subscriber, you know, you know, going through like a subscriber, uh, like reading, like something that reads the type of subscriber you are. So it's like, wait, this subscriber got a 3.2. Nah, out of 5? Nah, fam. Nah. That's for the mother channels. That's for the mother channels. We 5 stars, baby. 555, 55, 55. Or I'll hit you with that 5, that fire. All right. Okay, but see, I know how to do that, and I probably do the silly stuff better than those people trying to do the silly stuff. Um, Organized confusion. I should do a comedy night where we just, tell jokes, crack on people or whatever. Or just, it's like, you know, purging out negativity through laughter. We could call it something fancy so it could make sense. So it's like, no, 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 we ain't cutting out people. We purging out negativity through laughter. Um, okay, that was that. All right, so let's gather this list because I got decks on decks on decks. Yeah. Okay. And that was my welcome. Oh, that took a lot out of me. Y'all are funny though. Y'all make me laugh because y'all be here for it. Y'all be here for it. Let's be on the list. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you. Okay, so let's develop this list. Let me do this in order, respectfully. Notification gang, gang, gang. Cherry Blossom, I think you were here for Cherry. I don't know. Did you receive that stuff? Cherry, you wanted to be added. Yeah, add. So Cherry Blossom, did you receive that stuff? I don't know if you answer that because we have a lot of little messages. All right, so I got Cherry Blossom. I have Erica. Okay, we have Erica. Members. Um, we have Angel. We have Weepy Star. Michelle. Not sure. Michelle. I don't know if you said if you wanted to be added, Michelle. I'm lost in the chat. Can't hear you. Okay. Good. Thank goodness. Okay, Michelle, because when other people, I don't know if people, how people are. They're like, some people are not able to do the super chat, and some people are just being cheap. But either way, if it's not that many people, like I said, I come in and I go out. We chill, and then it's for the people that are doing it. 11:11. Oh, alignment. I like Weepy Star. I like when you were like, nah, bro, get the hell out. Respectfully, yeah, I don't even have to be respectful with idiots. I don't even care. I will not. If you straight up telling whatever, I won't stop you unless YouTube stops you. I will not stop somebody from handling. People need to get handled. Good try. Yeah, I see. Oh man, yeah, my heart. The chat was handling it. I'm looking at the messages. The chat was handling it. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, because people coming in with like silly ass questions or some nonsense. This one was like, don't do that. Yo, I can't. She a fan. All right. Okay. Some of the people that were saying hi disappeared because they weren't even subscribed. What? Okay. Thank you. I don't know what I missed. I can't read through all that. It's a bunch of look, I have a lot of people. Like I said, we have the numbers, but for me, it's not about quantity. It's about quality. So it's like I could have 50,000 subscribers. If all I have is 5 people that are good and we chilling in their lives and stuff, I'd rather that. I'm not stuck on that stuff. I ain't stuck on big numbers because big numbers, big problems sometimes. You get me? You know what I mean? Because it's like if I had 200,000, imagine that 200,000 subscribers, chat. Like, not all of that is quality. Look at the evidence. Not all of that is quality. All right, so let's keep feel bad for the ones that say hi. I do, but it's like if you like what we do, then because there's no way around it. Here's the thing. I could put, okay, you have to be subscribed for 5 minutes. They have 5 minutes. They have 1 minute all the way till a year. So, my thing is this. if I would have said, okay, you got to be subscribed for 5 minutes, what happens is when we go back to the drawing board in 5 minutes, is, you know, there's people that will subscribe for 5 minutes just to taunt you and mess with you. So yeah, and it is a full moon, so it was about to get crazy. Um, so yeah, I feel bad, you know. Subscribing is free. Subscribing is free. I can't feel sorry. Thank you, Michelle. I can't feel sorry for these people. If you like what I do, some of these people just been watching me for years. I know how YouTube works. You watch somebody for years and you like, they alright, but you watch me for years but won't subscribe. So then you don't need the privileges of the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't like iffy Annie. If you iffy Annie about me, I want people that are ride or die. People that be like, nah, I gotta subscribe. I don't want the, let me just subscribe so I can get this free reading. And that's why I'm so happy that I stopped doing free readings. And the minute I stopped doing free readings, it's like I'm getting more readings anyways, you know, more personal readings, more everything, because you got to put a limit to your kindness. So it is what it is. Like I said, if I could come on here and it's only one person, one member that I have, yo, we rocking out, we're gonna chill, or I could just do a private whatever, because all these people are not of quality. Yeah, they're not of quality, and there's a lot of content. I know I didn't do shorts this week. I'm going to try to do shorts tomorrow. This is a very, very busy weekend again for me. I'm probably going to try to go live also from one of my events, a show that I have. I'm going to try to go live this weekend, and it's only going to be probably like 5 or so minutes, because I don't know how YouTube is, where it's going to have music in the background. So it's just like to say hi real quick, you know. Etc. So just so y'all can see me in action and see my peoples, you know, the Foxy Blue Secret Garden people, friends, you know, and just etc. So I might just do that. I might do that. So that's why I'm doing these readings today, because I don't know if I'll be live. Like, I can't be live this weekend to do readings, respectfully. All right, so let's start with Cherry Blossom. Cherry Blossom, are you here? Yeah, the full moon. I love your outfit. Trust your intuition. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Look, we trying. All right. So, Cherry Blossom, you're here? Because if not, I'll move on to the next member. We'll come back to you. No love is lost. Oh yeah, she coming bearing gifts. Bearing gifts. Did you, I don't know if you got the stuff. I'm sorry that I'm asking so much. Did you receive the stuff? That's my main concern. And Jewel knows. It's like when I send these things, man, I be worried more about the stuff that, like, when people place orders, they be forgetting about it. They be like, and I'm over here, like, I'm like, okay, there's 13 orders that I'm tracking, like I'm at the horses race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at the horse race. Yes, I did. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start. Okay, so this is for Cherry Blossom. And again, members, you know, my promise to you guys is to give you one reading a month. You know, one reading. Like, the readings for membership at this level in the future, you know, there's going to be different tiers of membership. This is the main tier, the standard tier. But if you, I'm going to probably do other tiers where, you know, let me see, I might end up doing 3 tiers, or 2 at the very least. Yeah, I'm doing a show. I'm gonna be doing a show. Yeah, a scholarship event, so that you could see. They're gonna be jamming. It's gonna be packed. It's like, it's a scholarship event, so it's like $150 a plate for dinner. These are, you know, heavyweights. But it's for a good cause. It's an excellent cause. It's for sending kids to college and stuff. So we send kids to college with the scholarship money. So it's a kind of like donation. You gotta say to yourself, you know, most of it is like for a donation. I want that live stuff. Oh, you talking about the can of butter, or just regular? Because the shea butter could be like a lip balm, but I have that in in Canada. You're talking about that. Okay. So just to let you guys know, yeah, I feel you. It's fantastic. It could be with peppermint or whatever. So here's the thing. Like I said, when I do personal readings, there's no interruptions. Here, I know it's like with commercials or like, it's not. But my the membership is one free reading a month. So for June, this is like a free reading. I end up sometimes reading more when I go live and stuff like that. But the different tiers, I want to have a tier where you pay a certain amount a month, but then you can get, it's a higher tier, the VIPs, where you can get your 45-minute reading a month. You understand? And that's a higher tier, which is going to be still cheaper than paying for the actual reading, because the actual reading, my actual readings are more, okay? But I want to do that in the future. So for example, if my readings are 80 for, let's say, 35, 45 minutes, right? So then it will be the VIP. That's why I think I might do another tier with like $20 or $25, and then a tier where it's like 40 or whatever, which is half of the reading, but just for people that want. Because this is like the 5-minute reading thing, but I always sometimes do a little longer. But I just want to let you guys know about that because it's cheaper. So if you into readings and you want your little personal 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and I would throw in some more minutes, personal reading, then those type of tiers with me. We're no interruption, we're not live, we're not, none of that. Yeah, so I do, my readings that I do are digital, and I do also do on the phone reading. The digital is like where I do a YouTube video that nobody has the link to but you, and it's recorded, and then I have the phone readings, which are more. You got me for an hour on the phone with just your questions, your issues, and stuff like that. So I just want to let you guys know all those services. Okay, so whatever comes out for Cherry Blossom, I want to start putting that in your mind. But we could always stay at this level, or if you're not able to do the membership, man, I understand. Okay, so let's start with, let's see what's coming out. So full moon, set your intentions. Charge your crystals better now than in the new moon. Full moon is extreme power for all your intentions. This strawberry beautiful moon, you should be able to see it tonight when you go outside. Hi, James. Hi. Well, nice to see you. Okay, see, that's a subscriber. That's a subscriber. All right, so very powerful. So if you're in an energy, Cherry Blossom, if you're in whatever your energy is in full moons, as I've said before, they always get amplified. So if you're you like fighting with someone, it's like that gets magnified. If you're like, I gotta make it, I gotta succeed in life, or whatever your intentions are, that's what it gets magnified. Tell the truth. Always. Okay. So Treasure Island. The first thing that came out for you is Treasure Island. So I'm looking at this like, the wish and desires that we were just talking about. Okay, let me match this up. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hi, James, again. That's a nice smile. Yeah, we like, people that are polite, and we just had to take care of a bunch of people that were coming in the chat like crazy that were not subscribers and were acting up. So I put it for subscribers only mode. Okay. Recognition and reward. Okay, wow. Okay. All right, so I know what this is. I'm gonna match these two up, okay? So Treasure Island, and choose wisely. So there is a decision that you have to make, and as far as this decision, what I'm getting is this is What is a treasure for you? What is like a winning thing for you? What is a prize for you? What is a great winning life? What does it look like? Materialistically, but it's like, what exactly do you want? You know, some people might say the words, I want a house, I want this, I want that, but they haven't really thought of it. So whatever your intentions are, chat, make sure that you know that it comes with everything that it comes with. Because for example, if my channel's growing, I manifest for my channel to grow, but it has to come with everything. It comes with multitudes of people, and some of them might be good or bad. So choose wisely. So there's a decision that has to be made. It could be with a home. It could be with a home. Time to rest. Okay, so you're in your head thinking, and there's not enough rest. Okay, so there's not enough sleep at all. I'm matching this thinking. Now, normally I don't match the thinking all the time with not getting rest, but in this case it is, and it may come back again. So Spirit is saying continue to create, continue to be creative, and create the life that you want with your gift. As soon as you do your gift, as soon as you do the thing that you love the most, let me tell you something. I've done stuff that I kind of like, and it brought me medium prosperity. And then I'm like, it's almost impossible. Can I do the stuff that I actually like? And then when I do the stuff that I actually like, that's when the money comes. That's the alignment, because that's when you're more like, when whatever you're creating, whatever it is, if you make blankets, if you cook, and you whatever it is that you do, you're doing it with so much love that you're attracting stuff that's loving. Money's loving, abundance is loving, not just money, but abundance of joy, peace. So you're about to enter a new life where you will be recognized. So there is recognition, there is happy times. You might have started seeing some rewards, Spirit is saying. Material prosperity, and also spiritual prosperity. Your psychic intelligence and your spirituality is bringing you rewards. You are picking things, and you know what, there's more things to pick, but I see here that you have been picking things that have given you rewards. Like you setting boundaries for someone, then you get rewarded peace, less headaches, less headaches. So prosperity, so this is a very special prosperity, material and spiritual, because you could be crying in a DeLorean, you could be crying in a Maserati, and that's not abundance of happiness. That's just abundance of finances. So you want prosperity and spiritual prosperity, where you make good choices for yourself and for your life. Spirit is saying you're gonna have to sacrifice, you're gonna have to put in the work. Let me tell you something. When all the people were having fun, going out, partying and stuff, and not saying that I didn't, because I make time to go out and party and hang out. And this weekend when I go live, y'all gonna see my environments that I be in. If I go live for a little bit, but you might miss it or whatever, but you could just rewatch. So that just brings you in alignment to where you're supposed to be. Let me see, where is it, the stuff that I am looking for? All right, let me get something here. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this reading. Yeah, and you deserve it all. You deserve the Porsche, the everything. So this obligation. So prioritize. Spirit is saying you need to prioritize right now the things that are important, and rest is important. Whatever you do, whatever your schedule is, you need to put rest in there, because if you don't, you will not be able to attract everything that you want. You can't manifest if you're too tired, drained, you're exhausted. You can't manifest if you are sad, if you're upset. You can't manifest if you are just with low vibrations, depressions or anything like that. So resting is gonna be extremely needed. It looks like you're working on a lot of stuff, or you're working hard and you're in your head about something. Boss is coming out for you, so you're supposed to make your own money. You're supposed to be your own bank. And don't lose patience. You're discovering, to try to figure out what to do, discovery. And Spirit is saying believe that whatever it is, and you need to walk away from something of finance, from a job or a situation. So there's some walking away here. Okay, let me just pull a couple more cards. Okay, let's see what else we have for cherry blossom. Next is Erica. All right. Yeah, you may feel like, what the heck is happening? And trust your intuition. You're coming out as an intuitive this week. And then in this full moon, you're coming out as an Empress. So your energy right now is on Empress mode. Don't change it tomorrow, you know, when we're not here in this live or whatever. So right now, you're coming out as an Empress. You're not chasing people at all. Um, you know, you're not chasing people at all. Let me get a couple more. Let me get a couple more. So you're coming out as an empress that is dissatisfied, you know, with what's happened, you know, like all this work, and that's why the recognition is about to come. You're going to be recognized for something and you don't see it. So it's like you're disappointed, a disappointed empress, but you're still creating abundance. So it's like a little fight. It's like, oh, I'm upset, and then let me work hard because I see the working hard. Then you have moments of when you're like very spiritual, like, oh no, I believe and manifest and all the spiritual terms, and then moments where you're like, is this stuff even working? What is the meaning of my life? Well, there's a drastic change. Lord have mercy. There is a drastic tower moment, that's going to give you a wish fulfillment. So you got to take a leap of faith. There's something ending. Yeah, you're walking away. There's an ending happening here. This is a deceptive person, not just person, but it could be a deceptive job, a job that's not real, that's not really for you. So there is a deception. Let me get a love cards and then we're out. Okay. The deception here. And something that's not real. It's like between two worlds. The good world and the fantasy. Oh, I get it. The fantasy world. That's what I meant. Okay. We're bringing us back. I've been working a lot. Right. Working a lot. And it's like, where's my recognition? All right, so there are some little attachments and things that you gotta let go of, and that could this could be with the obsessive or impatient thoughts of, when is this gonna work out? When is it? Just keep your head down and keep working. You know what I'm saying? Just and try to surrender those type of feelings. Finances and career have to go with your finances and career have to go with the person that you pick. For your life, because you don't want somebody that's going to bring you down with all this work that you're doing. See, a good thing and bad thing that you're an empress, because the good thing is that you're an empress. You're an empress mode. You're the higher than the queens is your energy. The bad thing is you can't just date everybody. You can't just date everybody. James, you good? I think you're busy enough in the chat. I think you're doing great. Calling in your soulmate. So you're calling in your soulmate, and Spirit is saying it's worth waiting for, and that's what the impatience was too. But at the same time, it takes a little while to create an empire. I could build a little house from, you know, I don't know, toothpicks, right? You want something strong. It takes a little while. It takes a little while. And it's also, you have to attract who you are. So that's your reading. Cherry Blossom. So yeah, you got to attract who you are, because that's a good thing about being an empress. And then a bad thing, not a bad thing, but it's like the challenge is that there's a bunch of knuckleheads in the world. And you got to go sift through the rubble. You got to sift through the rubble. Okay, so that was that. Okay. Patiently waiting, and the more you wait, the harder you work. To just keep working and improving. Try to learn something every day. Improve yourself every day. Every day, learn something new or do something better every day. Something that benefits you, not that it benefits somebody else. Because here's the thing. I'm very good at jobs where people hire me. I'm always very good. I'm not being conceited. It's just that I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to work harder than most people. But for what? I used to want to do that. It's like, yo, I was better than everybody. But then I'm like, what do I got to show for it? And that's the recognition. So I started saying, oh, I'm a hard worker. I'm slaving away. I'm a slave away for myself. Once I started slaving away for myself, I don't get mad at myself. If I'm not gonna fire myself. You know what I'm saying? So I could work hard or not work so hard. And being your own boss, it's like, if I fire myself, I'm going to rehire myself. So it's all good. But yeah, I stopped working hard. And then, like, that's the thing. Every jobs, a lot of jobs, it's like, oh my God, I hate it so much. Because I was like, I know how to do this in 5 minutes and it's taking y'all forever. And it's like, everybody's like, oh, if you work so hard, this and that. No, if I work hard at this job, I'm going to make you rich. Get the F out of here. Nah, fam. If I got paid for how hard I worked, how really hard we worked, if we got paid for how hard we work for others, we would just be all in the yacht right now. We would be in the yacht right now talking about how wonderful and how easy peasy life is. Yeah, let me make this business call. I just made $1 million, guys. Pass the mimosas. Pass the more mimosas for everybody. You know, more mimosas. That working hard for other people is the biggest lie. I'm going to tell you the unpopular opinion. And everybody that made it and it's successful, they will tell you the same thing. Working hard for other people will never make you rich. Even if they're paying you $200K. $200K. It's not enough, like Kendrick said. Not enough. Not enough. We deserve an overwhelming abundance. It's not supposed to be like this. So just think higher. When they say reach for the stars, they weren't kidding. All right. Speaking of a star, an Aquarius. Okay, Erica, let's do your reading. I was gonna say let's do you, and I was like, no, pause. Let's do your reading. All right. Let's get it popping. What y'all doing? Stay hydrated, respectfully. Yo, how do you put respectfully after that? Yo, let me do you respectfully. Yo, I can't. See, that's why I gotta have lives where it's just, oh, we're just gonna bullish today. We're just gonna BS and just have a good time. Everybody get their drinks. Get your matcha, get your hot chocolate, get your tea, get your warm water. I don't know what you do. I'm gonna have to. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, something happened. All right, let's go. Nah, but luckily, you good. Cause I don't really say too crazy. Cause as you can see, I don't really curse on my channel, and I don't say stuff. I insinuate stuff. I do innuendos, respectfully. All right, so let's see. Why am I grabbing this? Okay, I grabbed this, so I'm gonna put this one down. No, I don't even use cannabis like that. I don't. Because imagine, everybody always asks me, a lot of people always ask me, like, yo, are you, you know what? Are you high or something? Nah, this is me sober. You don't want me, you don't want me enhanced. This is me. I'm high off life, so I don't need to do that stuff. Respectfully, if you do, because I'm not really against, you indulging a little bit here and there in things that are legal. But this is me. Everybody, a lot of people always ask me. That's one of the most popular questions. Like, yo, why you on one? That's how I am. All right, let me see what's coming up for you. Okay, so communication is the key. It's something about communication and the way you're gonna have to communicate. So who you putting in their place? Oh, damn. Okay, Erica, and we're off. You gotta put somebody in their place. You gotta be like, and you, and this is how it is, and not how it might be. And who's next? And emails that gotta get sent, and it's like, yo, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 send. Okay, next person. Who else do I gotta deal with? It's so many communications, and that's what I'm channeling. It's like, damn, do I gotta get everybody? Actually, yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad you said you did. Yeah, get them, pack them out. All right, so a change in the wind. Oh, isn't it fantastic? 555. 5. Okay, so we did numbers, we did angel numbers, and thank you for those of you that said that was helpful. Yeah, that could be in the future. That's gonna be like a little paid lesson, like pay $10 to have that, my master classes or whatever, which you don't have to be experts, but it's like a lot of the stuff I've researched and I've played with for years. All right, so a change is here. There's a change. Things are changing, Erica, and you know that they're changing. I was supposed to say that. It's not coming from me. and you could see that they're changing because they're showing you like little tiny miracles. Okay, no place like home. Something about a home. Something about a home, in your thoughts about a home, and making home feel like home. Like, and I'm gonna say this phrase again, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's like, okay, I got a big bed, or I got a wonderful whatever. So I'm channeling again. So this whole thing might not even need cards. It might just be a channeling. So imagine, and that goes with this. That goes with this. For some reason, I'm putting these two together. Imagine it's like daydream, falling asleep beneath the flowers. So daydreaming about, it's just one little thing missing. It's like missing. Okay. All right. Okay. And you need to rest. Yeah. You need to rest also. But this changes. Like Spirit is saying, is showing you little miracles or little like things. And it's like stuff is like, what? What's happening? Good stuff. Okay. 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 Yep. All right, so I see where this is going. So look, we got this, right? Chaos and conflict. And that goes with this. And remember, look, because you see me putting the cards out. The first card was communication. And from that card, I didn't just get like, oh, somebody's going to have a conversation with you, a heart to heart. No, I didn't get that. I got further than that. I got like putting everybody in their place. Okay, let me get to the meat and potatoes of this whole thing. Let me get to the meat and potatoes. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. Because there's like, who are we taking care of? There's like, you're observing people. So now that's a beautiful thing, Erica. So Spirit is saying, continue to watch people. I'm okay. Continue to watch people. And make time for your rest. It doesn't matter if it's weird. It's like, oh, I'm taking a nap at 8 p.m. Keep any contractors, workers in line or something like that. Yeah. Building my house. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so that makes sense. Wow, it's like imagining and designing it, like a lot of thoughts. And it's like, it's good, but it needs this. Or just looking around. Yeah, I got an energy of looking around, like I have this, I have that, but I want this. Or, all right, best of luck with that. So see, when you look at that, Erica, look at that as a massive blessing. That's a massive blessing, because think of the years that you couldn't do that, okay? So Spirit is saying, please, like almost begging. So this is serious. Think of the years when you couldn't do that, when you weren't able to. You weren't able to financially pull that off. You understand? So when we start, and I get this strongly for the chat, respectfully, and anybody that's listening, start looking at what is a blessing, because that's going to start bringing more blessings. If you just be like letting blessings pass you by, like, oh yeah, they sent me a check for $500. All right, so what? I wanted $2,000. I still can't pay this or can't pay that. When you see the glass half empty, you are in a low vibration, and honey child, the stuff is blocked. That's your blockage. You know how tarot readers be like, I can erase all the blockages. You can erase the blockages. I can guide you. So that's a blockage when people don't acknowledge their blessings. So you need to continue, because I see that you acknowledge, but continue to acknowledge. Yo, remember the time when I had $10 for the week because I got fired or something happened? Think of that, because not everybody can say that. Not everybody can say that. That's massive. That's massive. Okay, so let's see. There's like a decision here. There's a get together that somebody wants to have, but you're picking choices like, should I go out with such and such, or should I go out with whatever? So it's like you're a little confused by choices. Just take leaps of faith, but also trust your intuition. Things that don't resonate with you, or they feel kind of funny. There's something here of getting together with someone that feels kind of funny, or like, yeah, this, okay, let's see. Yeah, look. I can't make this up, even if I tried. You saw me shuffling the cards, right? And I was like, let me pick. You can rewind this, because you could see nothing was manipulated, and I'm live. So I can't cut and edit, and I'm an editing queen. So you're deciding a lot. You're deciding a lot. Deep thinker, observing, watching, and deciding a lot. Okay, so there's some decisions that have to be made. See, I was channeling correct. And Spirit is saying, we're going to show her the card afterwards because she's kind of not believing, or she's like, whatever. All right. So here's your picture. Here's your picture. Use your discernment. If you know, like, it's a situation where it's like, this is just going to put me in a hot diggity mess. Let me wrap up this reading, too. But this going to put me in a hot diggity mess again. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Putting in the love into yourself. Putting the love into yourself. But, yeah, don't do it if it doesn't feel right. And besides, I have faith because you're coming out here. Queen energy, but I know you're an Empress. You have, here we go, the World card. You have learned a lot of lessons here. And you're the Magician. So you might entertain people, like in temptations. I'm talking about temptations of any kind. You might entertain it for like a few minutes, like this. This is what I get. Like this, like, and then you're like, nah, I'm gonna do the right thing because you're manifesting too powerfully. And in this full moon, you're probably gonna do a ritual or prayer or something later on, and it's gonna be powerful. It's gonna be, it's gonna continue to be life changing. Some of the rituals, by the way, I've been told to tell you that some of the things or the prayers that you've done have worked. Okay, have worked. To kind of look back at stuff that has worked, okay? And it could work in a weird way because you're getting this card also where you feel like, is anything working? So take a leap of faith. So there's stuff that has worked that you're like, man, I don't have, let's say something with the insurance. Oh man, what's gonna happen with the insurance? And then it gets worked the hell out. Something happens. There's a brand new abundant portal. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the richest pinnacle of your life that you are going to be walking towards. So this is it. This is a rich pinnacle part of your life. Be careful with deceptive people and people that don't mean well. Aries energy. All right, let me wrap this up. Let me see what we have. Yeah, big conversations, the truth. You're going to receive and give the truth. You're going to receive clarity and give the truth. Anybody that's hiding, because look, this is the opposite. This is someone hiding the truth and thinking they're getting away with stuff. And the people that think they're getting away with stuff, you're going to have a nice, it's like a gentle threat. Like, you know what, I'll make you disappear. If you mess with my money or you mess with the karma that's going to come to you is going to be astronomical, sir. Yeah, okay. So you were on hang mode, and this came out. Normally it's like this, hang mode, like hanging, trying to make a decision, but you're no longer. So you're going to make a decision. It's all for the resistance. You're abundant. Again, you're going to be completely abundant. There's a soulmate energy here also. There's the 10 of Cups. So the family, the happiness, and look at this. There's information and good news coming in, and some quick, swift victory. Let me just see something. Next is Anjul. Okay, so yeah, blessings. The path is opening up for blessings, and continue to work on your health something with health, and travel. You're gonna be flights. Etc. Yeah, somebody's gonna try to message you. There's some things that put you down, like, this is a defeat, and then a victory comes. Yeah, somebody, look, it's coming out twice. Be careful with people trying to take your money or take advantage of your money or something. And let me look at love cards. Okay, is Anjul ready? Yeah. Thank you for saying confirmation, because that means something was accurate. Love at first sight. So you're going to have the person that you end up with is love at first sight. So it's not these people that you're like this. Look, Erica, it's not the people that you're like, and I've never hardly do that. So it's so funny that I'm doing that, because I don't even do that. Thank you, all the silent watchers. Shout out to you. I see people going in and out. Thank you for 1,000 views on the last live. People were in and out, and and that's why I kind of open it to everybody. Listen and reflect. And this message is for anybody that's listening. For anybody that's listening in the background if this resonates with you. So listen and reflect. Reflect means take accountability for your part, because somebody, I think, is going to try to get you off your element. It's going to piss you off, and you know, whatever. And you have a new chapter in your life. Military. And I said this before. This person might have military, or might have been in the military. They might have children or something. Okay, so I'll leave it there. All right, so Angel, because I could be here all day. Yeah, listen and reflect. Take accountability, because that's the wonderful thing. When you take accountability and responsibility, that's the difference between us and narcissistic people. Narcissistic people think they're always right. Everybody's against them, and the world, they want everything that's unfair. They want to get away with everything, and for the world to pay. And we're the opposite. So listen and reflect means you take accountability for your part, and then learn from it. Because I see the world card here, so you're going to be learning from it. Somebody is seriously trying to contact you or something. All right. Okay, so that's that. Okay. And Jewel is ready for whatever. Okay, so how's everybody? What's everybody up to? Oh, yeah. Erica, I want to say something. I feel like the next person, you know, because the military stuff, and I think I'm familiar with what you've, you know, experienced and stuff, but I feel like the next person is also military. It's I'm gonna say that because it was just too strong. It was too strong. And the worth waiting for, man, just be careful, you know, because everybody, a lot of people pretend to be like, I'm deployed right now and I'm gonna come home and, you know, I'm in the military. But this person is actually, thank you. Oh, thank you. Wow, you put the target things. You put something made you put the target things. Yeah, I feel like it's military also. It's like, that's like where your energy feels to be attracting, because it was obvious, the uniform to me for today. Not always. All right, so let's see. And Jewel. And Jewel. Okay. Okay, why am I? Okay, so we're picking this. All right, so anybody listening, thank you, like and subscribe. And, you know, respectfully, I appreciate the people liking the live that were not, they watch it in the background. There's people that are subscribers, but they just like to watch and learn, because, you know, there was a certain amount of people interacting, but it was a lot of likes and stuff on the last thing. Yeah, I told you it was a lot of people coming in and out, and then when I ended the live, it was 900, and then it was, sometimes it's like 10 people. You know, you can't listen to YouTube because the numbers just, right now, if you look at it, it looks like only 13 on y'all, and then on mine, it's showing me like people in and out. So it's for whoever is listening. And it's new moon energy, which is, I'm right on target for the new moon is today. Okay, so artist is coming out for you, but this is not the deck. That's so ironic. Okay, because I grabbed this, but it's not the deck. It's not the money deck. But you're supposed to be some type of, you're good at some creativity, some creativity. I also wanna say something, Angel. I wanna say something, Angel. Okay. I love this confirmation. Yeah, that's nice, Michelle. Artist, wow. And not the deck. Yeah, it's not the deck. It's not the deck for it. Because I picked up love. This one of these love cards. But Spirit, it's like it snuck in. The Spirit is saying no. It's not the deck. Okay, love is here. But hold on, because they got me. I feel like a lot of feelings. I feel like a lot of feelings. Artist, creativity. Remember, an artist is not just somebody that paints. It's like you could be artistic at anything. You're very good at something. So just acknowledge what you're good at, so that, and you know, you got all the tools that you need to be abundant. You got so much information. You've learned so much on the spiritual journey. You know your life path. You've studied your chart a little bit. Let's say your natal charts. You studied this, you studied that, so you have learned a lot. Wow. Okay, so look, love. And this is weird. This is weird. This is weird. I'm gonna tell you how funny this is, chat. I pick up the love deck and the financial message comes out. I pick up the financial deck and the love message, because I swear to God, I never seen this before. Oh my God. Okay. So the person, this person's energy, this love person that's coming in, or this person's energy that you're attracting, is a person that's very hardworking, but you're going to be abundant in a smart way. So you should be abundant and be smart financially by yourself, so that you can attract the person that you want. Because if you're in an energy where you're like, I make this much, and you know what? It's enough to pay my bills. You're gonna attract. We have a saying. You're gonna attract someone. It's like, let's go downtown with no money. Let's go shopping with no money. You're gonna attract one of those where they're like, well, you know what? All I need is 500 a week to pay my bills. I hate that type of energy, because that means you in a crisis. Because if there's an emergency, you asked out. If there's an emergency, that's your ass. That's you. You're done. You're burnt. You're burnt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah. So who are you? You understand? Because love is trying to get to you, but which love do you want? A person that's like, yo, we paid the bills. We got $22 for the week. We good. Or somebody that's like, okay, we have $50,000 in the bank. We need to continue to, work and rest and make time to rest. So it's like a good business partner where they know, hey, we've been working too hard. We got to take a vacation reasonable. We can't do Dubai, but we're going to do in New York City. We're going to do Dallas. Or we're going to do something where we do something fun, or, go to the Poconos or whatever. So, okay. So where you want me to go? Where y'all want me to go? Because whatever you do is a healer, right? And 50,000, like I said, let's try to manifest the impossible. What is the impossible? So you have to. This is what this message is strong. I need no cards for this. I need no cards, because they're telling me strong. Now I see the online, looking, dating, or looking. I see the online activity, and that's fine, because I got that. I got so many messages. Okay. You have to know what is good enough for you, Andrew. And this is like they're shaking you. You understand? Because I think I got this message again. For example, if you say, oh no, I don't have that kind of money. No, 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 no. Then you're saying, you're ordering that. That's an order, an Amazon universal order that you place. And the universe is saying this. It's saying, we're listening to Andrew. I got to demonstrate this. No money. Okay, we don't got that kind of money. Order placed. And that's what you get. It's like, nope, $5 too expensive. Get out of that energy of lack, respectfully. Okay, because if not, we're going to be saying the same thing. You get me? So the energy of lack, you want to attract. Listen, you could attract someone that loves you very much and got $2 to their name. And how is that happiness? Because you're going to argue about money. You're going to argue about whatever. So the love that is attractive, remember, energies change. You can start off loving like, oh, we're so cute. We got $20. And then at the end of the week, it's a divorce. Because it's like, you didn't give me enough. You don't work hard enough. You could do overtime. The arguments for money. Who are you? Okay? That's a message. That's a message right there. Fire. Thank you so much, Michelle. And that's for everybody and anybody, especially right now. It's a very powerful manifestation portal. Energy is powerful. If you don't believe in a full moon, why do we have that phrase? Oh, kids are going crazy. It must be a full moon. Think about it. Things that make you go, right? Why? People act like they don't believe in spiritual stuff. But then it's like, we talked about it, Oh, no, crystals are bad. But you eat crystals. Oh, what are you doing with those manifestation sprays? That's weird. Did you get baptized in a Baptist church? Okay, they do baptismals, or or blessing a baby with water. Okay, so what are we doing? Call a spade a spade. Call a spade a spade. Okay, so stay dedicated to your goals and efforts. That's the same thing that I was saying. Stay dedicated, but you got to get some. You got to get some goals in that. What are your goals? What is your goal? To be financially free? Financially free means you bought Hermes bag, and it doesn't have to be about name brands. It could just be like you don't want any of those material things, but you live in a wonderful, comfortable place for you and yours, right? And you have a beautiful, great working vehicle that can take you to different places, and you're able to go on a nature retreat that costs $5,000 for a week, and have coverage, and come back and have enough money, and not worry about being on the clock like, hey, we're going to deduct $20 from your paycheck. The energy of lack versus the energy of have. Pretend like you have it already. So stay dedicated to your goals. Divine timing. Oh, confirmation. That was confirmation. That was a horn. Yeah. Everything has a higher purpose. Okay, divine timing. So there's a reason for everything. There's a timing. You know, a lot of us want love or want something. It's like, what do you okay, but when it comes, then what? Because if I want a wealthy person, and it doesn't have to be a wealthy extremely, but it's like, what am I going to do? Because I don't work hard, or, you know, I'm just going to have this 9 to 5 that doesn't pay me. That's going to be a mismatch, you know. And yeah, somebody can be like, you don't got to work no more, girl, or whatever, but fear is the block. Fear is the blockage. Fear. You have to change the way you speak. Spirit is saying, change the way you speak. Change it. And after a while, your son will correct you. Because he's going to pattern it. Or your child. There's a child. The child is going to learn it. Don't say if, mom. Say when we have enough money. Ooh, that's powerful. Okay. And the people that you care about, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. Look, it's back to fear, okay? Put in the work that it takes. Put in the work. Put in the work. Don't get lazy. When we get lazy, we stay in the loop-de-loop of the same life. And that causes depression. That causes sadness. That causes everything. And again, Spirit is saying denial. This message is serendipitous. It's very powerful. Don't deny that something is not working. Don't deny that it's not enough. Don't deny that it's not enough. One more time, they said, don't deny that it's not enough. Hi, Caitlin. How you doing? It's not enough. Don't deny it. Be open to change. And by the way, what numbers have you started seeing? It's very important. What numbers have you started seeing? Let me finish this reading. What numbers have you started seeing? Very important, because that shows you what level you're in of this video game of life. 5. Okay, 5 is so fantastic, because it's like something's gonna change, because it has to. Something gotta give. Okay, let me wrap up this reading, because if not, it's gonna turn into like something crazy or personal. All right. Okay. So let me just say this. I'm gonna just take one card. The video game of life. The merch is coming, guys. The merch is coming. Because I have words, and I want to put them somewhere. Yeah, there's a little bit of deception. Okay, all right. When it comes to love, pay attention to the red flags. When it comes to love, healing, you're gonna be healing family issues or neutralizing. I feel it's gonna be neutral, healed enough. You deserve love. Spirit is telling you. I think the reason the love cards came out is because you probably don't believe. But make the effort also. Continue. I see some online dating, right? I see some online, whatever. I see swiping. It doesn't matter that it's online or not. All right, so I'm going to end with this, okay? This is going to be interesting. Spirit is saying, pay attention to the red flags when it comes to love. Because someone is polyamorous. Someone is polyamorous. Not that there's anything, I guess, wrong with that. If everybody knows what's happening or what they're doing. Yeah, it doesn't matter that it's on when I say online dating, and it might not have happened yet. Okay, you understand? When people are like, no, I'm not doing that, and then you're like, wait, it could be, it doesn't have to be on a dating site. It could just be, you know, when you comment or something on, oh yeah, that's good, oh, that farm thing, and somebody, it doesn't matter. It could be on this live. Okay, so you're gonna definitely I wouldn't even friend zone somebody. Somebody's toxic, so don't friend zone, zero zone them, moon zone them, okay? Because somebody's polyamorous here, which means that they are not going to. They like to have several people. Like it's like one big happy family. But that's not what I feel that you're going for, because you want this type of stuff. You want like a family type of environment. So just be aware that somebody is that they've been that way, and they might be lying. And remember, when we do readings, it's like it didn't happen yet. Let's say some of the stuff didn't happen. Have I done readings where something, and I know I have, has not happened yet, and then you come back, and then it's like, darn it, she said this, and you know, because you would not come back to my readings if it didn't happen, right? You would not. All right, so that's your reading. It's worth waiting for. Be careful with deceptive people. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the hype. Somebody's pretending. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right, so let's put this on the right deck. Okay. If it's not mine, bye. I love it. Okay, that was something. Yeah. Again, you know, and everybody, you know, there's no judgment here, because if you're listening to a reading, and it's like sometimes it takes us a while to hear the same thing. You get me? It's like you hear it and you hear it, and then when it clicks one day, and it's about to click. It's about to click. When it clicks, it's like, oh damn, no. So yeah, this change, a drastic change. We're seeing 555 could be you start speaking differently, and that's a drastic change, because the second you do, you're like, so money comes when you change your words. It's so much power in the words. It's not it, because you're getting yourself out of an energy of lack, and you're convincing your subconscious mind. You're awakening your subconscious mind in order to attract. The law of attraction is with awakening your third eye and your subconscious mind. People don't realize that. And you can look this up. There's books and stuff that's been proven. So our subconscious mind, we gotta program it to brainwash it into positivity, because the negativity didn't work. We were raised. I was raised where, man, we broke. We can't afford that. That's all I heard. The second they changed that way of, and I saw the transformation in my house. The second they changed that way of thinking, it's like, we're buying a house. Things are happening. So I've lived it. I've witnessed it. All right, so who's next? Okay, so Weepy Star. I hope she's here. And then Michelle and Caitlin. Did you want a reading? I had a dream, received money one night, shacks of money last night. A woman in my dreams blessed me with money. Yeah, money's coming. Money is coming, and with this change, confirmation. Thank you, Erica. Oh, hi. I like the way she's like, oh, hi. You know, I'm glad. I don't know what y'all do. Y'all probably put me like nice and loud or whatever, and you're in the kitchen. You're like, wait, it's my turn. I don't know how y'all manage it, but y'all do it real good that y'all don't go too far, because then I'll be like, all right, it was a short night. Good night, everybody. Love you always. Bye. All right, so here we go, Weepy Star. Weepy Star, wishing you, wish upon a star. Yeah, Weepy Star. That's why I'm drawn to keep Happy Star. Yeah. Happy Star. Do you like cloudy days, Weepy Star? I'm going to ask you that again. There's a reason I'm asking about current energies. Okay. Okay, I got that message. Do you like cloudy days? Okay, you love them. Okay. I was thinking of that Carpenter song. But then there's a happy song with rain. Yeah. Oh, I love the storm and the rain sounds. I love the rain. I'm one of those people. I live for when it rains. It's like, everybody sit the heck down. And then I don't have fear of missing out. But I also like the sound of it sonically. And it relaxes. Okay, so all this fell out. Okay, I have to take this stuff. There's a song, Singing in the Rain. There's a lot of songs of rain that are coming to. Carpenters, it's a singing group, old singing group. I'm a musicologist, that's why I know. Because people are like, what? You listen to the Carpenters? Yes. So, yeah. That song is really in my head heavily. You might have to look for that song. And some of the lyrics are rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Who knows what I'm talking about? Who knows the Carpenters? Okay, somebody knows, because then if not, I look crazy. I look like I just made it up. Yeah, hanging around, nothing to do. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It has something. Okay, so that message is powerful. It's like, it's a message of saying, like, being positive. Being positive. And that's why I said, do you like rainy days? Because you like it because it makes you happy. Intention, okay? Intention. Because if it makes you happy, make sure you gotta answer yourself that. You don't even have to answer me that. Much about the Carpenters. I have my playlist is ridiculous. The stuff that I like. And it's all over the place. It's not just R&B or rap or Kendrick. Well, I mean, top Kendrick listener, but I can go bar for bar on other songs. All right. Okay, so let's see what we have. Current energies. Hold on. It's rainy days and Mondays. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Okay, good. I didn't make that up. It's like hanging around, nothing to do but frown, something like that. Rainy days and Mondays, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Expose you to lightning. Oh, you loved it. Okay. Powerful baby, powerful baby. Thank you, Michelle, for that. Yes. Yeah, I was like, I know I didn't make it up because the lyrics are yelling at me in my head, and it has something to do with you. Okay, so let me see. I have some energies here. Let me see what we have. Let me see what we have. Equal give and take. And who is this guy? I got a guy here. Hold on. Okay, great. Great. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. I don't even know where to start. All right. So, what numbers are you seeing? You should be seeing 555s. You should be seeing fives, regardless of the twos, the 11s. I think you're gonna start seeing a mix of stuff. Okay. So my 2 and 11s. Are those mostly? Oh, I see fives a lot. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay. When you see a lot of numbers, as I've said before, in synchronicities, and when we did the numbers thing, and if you want, also people with silent watchers in the back, join the membership for more, the master classes and a lot of knowledge. Accelerated motion is coming out for you. So there's drastic change. You might be looking at the moon tonight or just like something. There's change. Number 8 is also the number for abundance, okay? And hard work, all right? So there's accelerated motion. So drastic change is happening. So your North Star, you're being pointed to your destiny. So now, yes, destiny is here. So yeah, so the number completion, and that's number 10, by the way. 10 means you have learned lessons. There's something completed so that something fantastic can come in. Obstacles and challenges you're gonna overcome. Do not fear the obstacles. There's some obstacles and things you're heading in the right direction. Positive forward movement is coming out for you. So you are heading in the right direction. I've been told to rewind, come again, selector. What number is that? Rewind. Okay, so that's your 5. That means there's gonna change. There's a change with obstacles, and there's a change. No more obstacles. The load is going to be lightened. You're getting so we're doing numerology. So money, abundance again. Or number 8, positive movement forward. A lot of positive movements. It's saying that there is progress. Do you recognize the progress? You have to make sure that you do. You're okay. So you're fighting faith and fear. You might be benefit from wearing bright, yellows. Okay, yellows, or having something yellow. Solar plex energy. This is the abundance spray. Solar plex. So that's for the solar plex, by the way, your belly area. That's your first brain, your intuition, basically, with along with your third eye. So this is the fight. This is the blockage. The blockage is faith versus fear. The never-ending battle. You can't have both. I was told that you can't have both. So all this stuff that is coming, that's positive, you're gonna fly through the turbulence. What am I being drawn here? And next is Michelle and Caitlin. I'm not sure if you wanted a reading, but we have space. Okay, so solar plex is the fear. Okay, so now, watch this. There's a divine counterpart that is set for you in this lifetime, but there's also a twin flame. Recognize which is which. If you need to look at the shorts that I've done called What is a Twin Flame? What is a soulmate, which is a divine counterpart? Be careful when manifesting this. Again, and I said again, okay, which means that has already happened. You have already experienced a twin flame. And I don't want to say a twin flame from hell, but I do want to say it, which is someone that you have attraction, or you had attraction, but wasn't worth their money in pennies. But someone did not treat you right. It doesn't matter. You have a divine counterpart, but it's up to you to evaluate. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Disconnect completely. Queen of Swords. You are coming out as this, so you have to continue. Don't put the sword down. The battle has not been won yet. You're close to it. You're close to it. Look, you're close. And by the way, if you do numerology, 8 is close to a 10, which is your steps away from completing something, so that you can have this breakthrough of abundance, or this new partner. Someone seems to be apologetic here that wasn't worth it. So there's a conversation that's going to be had, a heart-to-heart conversation, because it's not an equal give and take. Let me see who's this. There's a gentleman here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be, but they have it in their chart. Fighting and purging. Keep going. Spirit is saying you're on the right path. So let me do this. I know what I want to do. Let me see who this is. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Also moving forward movement. Hold on. The Wheel of Fortune. Burdensome. Things are going to go your way with a partnership. There's somebody that you blocked here, and they're saying continue to block them. And forward movement. The Chariot is coming out. You're going to get the Wheel of Fortune. So money and abundance is coming your way, because you blocked someone that was really bad. Look, the Abundance card came out. Okay, so there's a new opportunity, or some new opportunity, and the cards are giving me crazy resistance. Oh, the Aquarius. So the wish is going to be fulfilled, and healing also. High vibrational Aquarius card, the Star. Wish fulfillment and healing. Let me just pull this, and to wrap up this reading, I've been on the same path, right? Cut out some people that will always keep keep you down. Official person. You have an official person coming in, and you're beating out. So there's a change from poverty, and there could be like a where it's unexpected expenses, and then have faith. Hold on through the ride, because it's gonna be taken care of. Something about a house. It's gonna be taken care of. It's gonna be taken care of. It's gonna be taken care of. I just said that. And I'm more excited probably than you, because I felt that there is something that's going to upset you. Like, oh my God, a bill. There's something like that. But then it's going to be unexpected expenses, unexpected money is coming. So this is the hand of God. Like, yes, more than I need. More than I need. You may be traveling, okay? So let me finish this reading. More than you need. So forward movement, but let me see. Forward movement. Where do I want to go? Okay, let me finalize it with this, because I don't see. Yeah, you have the knowledge. You have all this experience. So just rewind because I say a lot. Somebody's gonna make a move. Oh, the person that you're gonna be aligned with is gonna give you butterflies because it's here, but they're also a spiritual person, spiritual alignment. They like what you like. It's like, oh, we manifesting together. Because you're attracting a lot of people right now. Aquariuses are, but you know, not everybody is worth it. It's like, who are all these losers? Yeah, your future is secure, so very soon, because there's somebody, there's a twin flame energy here that's still in your energy. Somebody that was a twin flame, that was a connection from hell, is still in your energy. I'm gonna say that respectfully. So there's something that has to be cut out. But yeah, so that was your reading. You know, that was your reading because there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. All right, great. Okay, so that's that. Michelle. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for positivity. It's a rough path, but you gotta stay. You gotta stay because you got too much confirmation, Weepy Star, that stuff is working out and that you're on in the right path. It's just getting a little dark. You understand? The path is getting a little dark. Did y'all watch that video? Because it shows exactly what the spiritual path is. That Chris Brown, but if you don't want to, I understand. Angel numbers, where he was going through the forest and it started lighting up like Christmas. And he was like, oh, thank God. And he just kept going like, oh, and he could see like the sun, but he didn't know where he was. And it was like, he's following the path according to like angel numbers and intuitions that he gets. So those numbers that came out is you have abundance. So you might start seeing some new numbers. Weepy Star 808s. I'm gonna say that, or eights. You might start seeing those. Yeah, 808, and that's like almost that's like recognition. Like almost, I don't want to say fame and fortune because I feel like you may be an introvert extrovert. So, but recognition, fame and fortune, like money, enough money, being recognized. Okay. You want to be on stage? Okay, good. Because that's 808s. You're gonna start seeing that. Yeah, okay. Because I said fame and fortune, and a part of me was like, no, I think she might be a little shy. And then the spiritual me said, no, fame and fortune. You have to say fame and fortune. Okay, good. Ain't there has. Okay, thank you. That's nice, Michelle. Yeah, cool. Thank you for saying that. And I did say you're an introvert extrovert. Spirit has been a direct line. It's a clean line, clean connection. Because the stuff I'm saying, and I used to do that, but I stopped myself by saying, I used to stop myself like from saying like, no, don't say that. It makes no sense. And then it's like, no, I gotta say it. It's like, no, I gotta say it. Okay. All right. So whatever comes out. Okay. So let's go here. Let's go here. That was easy. Let's go here for a second. This is gonna be good. They're all good. Every single one is good. Even if the stuff that just think of something that you think sounds bad in a reading, like somebody's lying. You got the power. You got the intuition. You're gonna see it. It's almost like you're so prepared for a battle that it's like with these puny opponents, the ops are not even opping. They're not even that good. So it's like you wrote the play already before they came. That's the intuition. It's like, you're going to go here. You're going to punch me. You're going to do this. I'm going to block it. I'm going to do that. Send you to the moon and have a sandwich. So that's how you have to see it. Oh, the 50 people coming? Fear not. Fear not, for I am with you. Okay? I have to say that. For whoever is grabbing that. Fear not, for I am with you. And you have the power. The power lies within you. This is getting cheesy. It's getting cheesy. I think Darth Vader said that, but the power lies within you. 222. The power lies. You got everything. That's why when you buy my manifestation sprays, I send you the affirmations, and all the affirmations are like, I have everything that I need to be abundant. So Michelle, I'm gonna do this spray out of nowhere. Okay, that's the love abundance. Yeah, it's like a spray break I've been giving. Let's do with a little dash of protection again, even though I already sprayed, but I've been told to do that. Okay, I felt that. I felt that. I felt like, give me extra, extra, please, extra, please, please, extra protection, extra this, extra 222. You're in alignment. So remember, Weepy Star, you may start seeing new combinations, but the new combinations, you're only going to see it a few times. A few times. You're going to have your numbers that you see more often. And then if you're seeing, because you're seeing a lot of numbers, that means your life is changing. Your life is changing. Thank you, Michelle, for saying confirmation, because I started channeling. I think you guys like when I channel, because when I channel, it's like I'm acting as you, or I'm acting as somebody in your life. So it's like I'm role playing. But I don't know these people, and I don't know your life. So what? Wanted to fall out. Okay. To life. Extra love, extra protection, please. And seeing combinations. One, yeah, you're gonna start seeing combos. And remember, you take each one and put it together. Okay. Okay. So let's see what we have. Please, a little bit of love, a little bit. Show me. Show me a sign. Show me a sign. Okay. Okay. Cool. There may be a trip or some travel. There may be some travel, and there's spiritual, you know, this is a full moon or something. Okay, there's some travel, something, but protection. Okay, you're protected. Okay, so Spirit is saying be open to, this might be a very transformative moon for you, Michelle. Well, I forgot, yeah. Yeah, this might be a transformative moon. The moon, Pisces, anyways. Piscean. So very transformative energy is happening with this. You must have some strong intuition, because I hear like the please. Oh, yeah, so sweet. It's like, please send me a sign. So Spirit is saying be open. Whatever you ask for, the sign is coming. There's some sign or something it's about to be shown to you. Recognize that you have peace. You know, peace is worth its weight in diamonds and gold. So you will continue to have peace. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let me just make sure that we're connected. We don't want to have no disruptions. Hold on. Battery alert. We don't like those. Okay, we back in the house. Okay. Amazing signs. So be open to the signs. Be open to change. So Spirit is saying be open to change. Think about the change. You know, a lot of people want change, but are you ready to be open to the change and everything that comes with it? Okay, everything that comes with it, because a lot of people want to be the boss, so be abundant, and you're going to be put in a position of leadership. But it's like you have to take everything that comes with it. Sometimes with more you know, more success comes haters, more haters. Fly through the turbulence, skip. You know, that's why I put that video. I'm sorry for the people that are like, oh, not another Kendrick. You know, he skipped through, skip, be happy. That's spiritual healing. When somebody can skip on stage and just skip through life and still be happy, that's like, be happy because you have peace. There's people killing each other right now. There's people at complete war in their house right now. But inner peace is going to be given. So be open to the signs. Numbers. Be open to the signs. 555s and all the other numbers that you see. Because something's about to change drastically. Be open to it. Because the signs are trying to warn you. There's signs that are being sent. So you're about to enter the spirit of delight and happiness. It's going to be something that makes you like, yeah, yay. You know, something has potential. It's going to work. You have to have the courage. Continue to have the courage. Wearing tiger's eye, having obsidian, tourmaline, all those type of protection sprays, or being grounded outside, being barefoot, or being outside in the sunlight to re-energize. The moon, being outside in the moon. If you could be outside in the moon, that's a powerful energy. You're being purified. It makes sense. The sun, okay, this is like a sunflower. Okay, I get it. You're being purified. Your energy is being purified. And you're going to be put in a position of leadership. There's something here about leadership. Hold on. Let me pick a couple things because there's so many messages. And is Caitlin still here? Caitlin? I don't know. Remember Caitlin? All right, so let's see. Okay, I said what I said. Okay, period. Period. Okay. There's some travel. Um, there's some travel. There may be travel for work. I'm not sure, but look, you're coming out as this. I picked a couple of cards, and you're coming out as this: being a boss, being in charge, and this could be in a position at a job, you know, but empowerment. Are you ready to fully step into your full power? Something's about to be given to you. There's a promotion or some type of leveling up financially that's about to be given to you. Be open to it. And remember, everything that it comes with, you can handle it. You can handle the haters or whatever, because I get that. There's a dream home here that's being, there's a manifestation of a home, putting the home in order or doing some work with a dream home. Training, so you are going to be learning something with finances. That's confirmation. Wow. Loss is coming out, which means, but in this card, loss doesn't mean that you are losing money. And if you are losing a little bit, or there's an unexpected expenses, you are being gifted finances. So don't worry about that. Let me pick this. And also with this card, what loss means is learn from past mistakes. Learn from things that were silly financial mistakes. Learn from things that didn't work out. Like, oh, I didn't save, and then I took a goddamn vacation, and I didn't have money when I came back. I had $12. Don't do that again, because you're being tested with money. You're being tested. You're being tested to see if you are going to be put in. They're going to put you in a very high position here. There's an ending here of some sort. Yeah, traveling. Okay, there's this is who you're attracting, because you're coming out as an emperor. There's somebody here, and there's marriage. Okay, so this is coming out for you, you know, strong, but be careful with whoever you talk to. There's some people that are deceptive, and they have someone on the side. I see this person, and that's not you at all. That's not you. Yeah, and let me see. Okay, let me there's an ending here. There's something. Could have been. Hold on. I don't want to say it. I want to. Thank you. Yeah, let me finalize this reading. You're being communicated with spirit through dreams. So, understanding your dreams. Somebody has a missed opportunity. They're thinking about it right now. Somebody's trying to contact. They're deep in thoughts. Somebody's deep in thoughts. And that makes sense. There's a missed opportunity here. Too bad, too sad. There's a breakup. There was a complete ending. It's done. Oh, that's what the ending is. There's a complete ending. There's an ending because you tapped into your higher self. You can't come down to these people. You can't come down. There's this harmony and stuff in a situation, and you can't come down to their level. So you're going to know to avoid peace, to literally laugh at it, at problems or people trying to get you off your element. Building a future. So you have someone, this is a love card, you have someone that you're communicating with telepathically, and someone's trying to, you know, love bomb you, or someone's in you, like obsessing over you because they messed up. They messed up. There was an energy of an extra person here. But speak with clarity. Someone missed an opportunity and it's over. Memories, look, the same thing. It's saying the same thing. Who cares? So you also have love at first sight. You also have love at first sight. Do not entertain this person. There's no such thing as let's be friends. I listen. You don't have to listen to me, but you know how it's like exes being friends. It's like, oh, we broke up and you hurt me so bad, so let's be friends. There's no such thing. And speak with clarity if you do have to speak to someone, and very soon. Spirit is saying you could have this new person, but there's like some attachments to something in the past, or maybe some hurtful feelings or something. So yeah, just let me see. Final. Yeah, no new friends, just whatever, you know, except for these new friends in here. You know, they're spiritual. Everything you're attracting is spiritual. Everything you're attracting is spiritual. Avoid toxic people. Okay, cool. So avoid toxic people, Spirit is saying, and just be you. Enjoy, you know, all that and you have a fresh start. And Spirit is saying you were right to get a reading because your life is about to change. Open up. Be open to, you got this again. Wait, let me read this because you got this again. Um, you are being asked to be open your heart to another. Um, oh, let your walls down. Oh, they're trying to bring something into you. Oh, that's why very soon clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you. Because if this person's trying to do a reconciliation, it's too late for a reconciliation. I think you know it's too late for a reconciliation. It's like, no, you took out the garbage. You can't go to the garbage truck and say, excuse me, that bag belongs to me. Yeah, no, 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 it's mine. Nah, I'm good. I'm straight. Nobody's ever done that. Don't be the first. Or I mean, people do take garbage back, you know, metaphorically. It's called some of these reconciliations. And what you gonna do with that bag? Go through all the garbage, metaphorically, of all the nasty things that are there, and that, you know, change a bad habit. Yeah, confirmation. Change a bad habit. Yeah. Walls like Fort Knox, and Spirit is saying, fine, keep going there, and be kind to the right person. And kindness came up because it says you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart. So you have the walls up for the right person, and do a ritual tonight. You're being encouraged to do a ritual, or whether it's praying, or something, and read. There's something that you're going to be learning or reading a lot about. And release expectations. Don't think that something's going to fail before it does. And let me see what this is saying. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, be open to the signs. Yeah, we said that. Getting to know each other. And yeah, your walls are up. Oh, so be open to, your walls may be too high up for some new energies. Okay, so that was your reading. That's your confirmation. See the beauty in the heart. See the beauty in everything. See the beauty in the pain. Be thankful for the hard times you had. Ooh, that's the quickest way to get the best manifestations, the unbelievable miracles. Wait, why am I being told to get this? Oh, expect powerful change. Expect powerful change in this new moon. In this new moon. It's going to start. Yeah. Bring love into a situation. You know, when you speak with clarity, bring love into a situation. Okay. That's your reading. Is Caitlin here? Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius energy. I thought this was over. Okay. And okay, pretty much. All right, good. It's repeating the energy. All right, so that's that. We're done. We're done, and it got real peaceful. So it got real peaceful, chat. If people are still here, if not, you know, it's good night. It got real peaceful once we shut it down. Man, we can't leave the gate open all the time, man. Dang. Yeah, stand in your Empress power, because a lot of people that I'm reading for, it's like, yeah, Empress mode. So you can't go back. It's like never going back. You know, never going back. Hashtag never go back. Unless it's something good, you know, unless it's something good. Or something, you know, ish turn into sugar. Something that transformed from something bad into something good. But yeah, so that's our readings for today. Thank you, yeah, everybody that's here. Your full moon reading, Sagittarius and recently met a Pisces. Oh, okay, yeah, okay, Michelle. You know why? Because I said Pisces. I said Pisces. I said Pisces, right? I don't know. Well, you remember that part where I said it? I was like, I was touching the moon, and I was like, Pisces. Yeah, it's Spirit saying there's a connection. It's gonna be a go. It's gonna be a go. Laughter. Cool. 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 I'm the first card. I'm the first card. See, I'll be saying stuff. People, no, but you did say confirmation. Because some people just, you know, when I do some readings, people be like this. Dude, I just read your whole life story. Mention everybody and their sign that's around you. And it's like, nah, but you were saying confirmation. Because I was like, yeah, something made me say Pisces. All right. Man. Yeah. So to bring it through, if I'm supposed to allow. Okay. So the card said go. Remember, it's for however long. Let's say something works out for like a month, or you have a, you have a nice dinner, and take the month. Don't just be like, and yes, it didn't work out. You could say that it's a failure or whatever, but it's something that you're supposed to learn. But the first, yeah, the first card, that is freaky. Okay, that's crazy. If I were you, I would be. Are you screaming on the other end? Because I will be like, oh hell no! I asked about this, and the first card, and that didn't say Pisces. He's very like-minded, and that card didn't say Pisces nowhere near. See, for the people that are watching, because a lot of people be like, oh, y'all all fake and all this and that. Not all of us are fake, because where did I get Pisces from? You understand? Where did I get Pisces from? So obviously, it was your message. Cause yeah, cause I was like, wait, and you're not even a Pisces, so Piscean energy. Um, the first card, that's wild. You must be screaming. Okay, you must be screaming, because I was like, Pisces. And then I was done with the reading, but then it's like, grab this, grab this, grab this. So I shuffle. When you rewind it, you rewatch, right? Yeah, you rewatch. Because rewatching is fun. Because if it's my reading, I'm rewatching just to relearn or pick up anything that I didn't pick up. So if I go to a reader and I'm just talking to somebody and I'm like, and I have a secret question for the universe and God, and the first card person picks up, and then at the end, we were like, go. That was the love deck that said go. Um, oh, screen recorded. Oh, screen recorded. Y'all smart. Oh my God. It freaks me out because I'm an introvert extrovert. It freaks me out. Oh, jumping around. He's about an hour from me. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. If he was like about a country away from you, that gets crazy. You said travel and big change. Oh no, that's why I was like, wait, I feel that you're screaming on the other end. I feel it, because I'm like, ain't no way. Scream. Yeah, there's some travel. Yeah, loud, but when you said it, I screen recorded. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, because I'm like, wait, I felt like I said something like with this reading, and that's why I was like, that card had nothing but a moon on it, right? And I was like, Pisces. Um, by Syrian, that his energy is strong. The person's energy is very strong, because his energy was all over this reading, and it was like, guide her, give her a message, and then at the end I'm gonna still make a cameo, because it's like, you have to answer this question. I was like, I don't even know. I mean, I guess I'm answering questions and readings, that I don't even know about, but it's all good. That's fantastic. I love readings like that. I love readings where people be screaming or be like, wow, because it's like, what's the purpose of reading if we're not answering, or you're not getting a wow factor, or like, oh good, because I say random things, and I used to, like I said, you're new, but I used to stop myself from saying random things, like, but I said a lot of random things tonight, like insurance, somebody with insurance, and this and that. So all that stuff is for a reason. Yeah, so this is a very powerful day to have this reading. This is a very powerful day to have this reading. This is a powerful day to have this reading. And I'll be reading again. I read from time to time. I'm gonna try to do shorts. I'm not sure that I'm able to, because I have to make sure I rest my body, mind, spirit, because I've been working outrageously. Outrageously. I can't even say. I mean, I made like 50 bottles or something today, like, and different things, and it's just, I literally have about 4 jobs within my job. So you have no idea. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. If you knew how much I do, and I wish, but just know. So that's why I do these readings, and for me, it's important, and it's priceless to me. For me, like, I know if I like readings and stuff like that, and I'm not a member, I'm like, man, I'm gonna put my $5 freaking aside because you could spend that $5 getting your nails done, getting hair or something for a date that's not even worth it. You get me? For a date to meet up with somebody. If what's your priority? If you're trying to get some answers or get some spiritual healing or something, man, people could afford, because when it's 50, then okay, you know. I can see that because people put money for what they want. You get me, or whatever they put their intention. So it's all good. It's all good. So, but at least us, we gonna get our life right. We're gonna get ourselves together, and you know, whoever we have transformation. I've seen miracles this week. I was over the moon. I was over the moon. So it's like, if it's just a few, it's like, you know, like the army when they say, if the few, the proud, you understand? So it's not for everybody. The transformation and to live in a life of absolute happiness, bliss, and abundance amongst the chaos that's going on in the world, it's not for everybody. The majority of people are just stupid and doing stupid things. The majority of people wasting their time. While y'all wasted your time, I made 2K, you know what I mean, in like a few hours. So go ahead and do your little dance or waste time or laugh, because I'm gonna laugh all the way to the bank. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that make money or just whatever in a negative way, they lose it. They don't keep it. And I'd rather work on myself so I can have some of the happiness that everybody talking about. I don't want to see people in yacht. I want to own a yacht, right? I don't want to see people talking about, oh, it was so beautiful to go, you know, to the safari in Africa. Let's go. Let's be able to go. And it's a shame that people like, oh, I wish. We can't live in wish. We're supposed to live like kings and queens. We're not supposed to be in an energy of lack. And it's good to have fun, because we could have fun, but let's have fun and be abundant of peace, of joy, and finances. That's the real fun, because at the end of the day, we're just clowns. If we just laughing and we go home and we got issues and no tissues. I'm gonna put that on the merch. You got issues and no tissues. And can't afford it. You know what I mean? You can't afford it. So it's like you can't afford to laugh. Some people can't afford to laugh, because it's like, yeah, you laughed and you lost money. You know, you didn't make no money, and you go back to your problems. So it is what it is. You get me? So it's like, you laughing, you may as well be a gesture in the court. You know, the court gestures. You know, like when the queen was like, bring somebody to make me laugh. All right, bring one of these fools. I don't want to be the queen. I want to be the empress that the queen answers to. You understand? So for that, not that many people want to be successful. Some people love swimming in their toxicity and love their life of lack. You know, they don't know any better. They don't know they're wasting time. Someone was asking me about a reading or something, right? But they have so much toxicity and stuff, and I'm like, you know, it starts with letting go of a lot of, don't let these people, you know, in your life. And so sure, but they keep having the people, and it's like, that's a blockage. When you're with a negative person, you know, you can't do anything. You can't produce. You can't even, some people have fertility issues, right, or whatever, and a lot of times is blockages from negativity, you know, or some other things that are going on, because we're surrounding ourselves with negative people and wasting time. So, you know, we don't want to be wasting so much time. So it's good to laugh. I love to laugh, and they know, the chat knows, like, man, I've been joking and stuff in most of my readings and stuff. I got bloopers for crying out loud, because we laugh, but we creating our own bank account, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Because it's like using my creativity, for example, all the creativity, like you create something, you can price it $20. Okay, we created, let's say we created 50 bottles, right? And they're going to be gone. Do some math. 50 times 20, right? But that's just one product. We going in there with 20 products. I'm using my creativity. Somebody's gonna want it. You know, somebody's gonna want it. So it's like, you know, while y'all laughing, I go watch y'all and laugh, or, you know, but it is It is what it is. And that's not just like, I'm not just talking about people here, whatever, on YouTube, but it's like people that are wasting time, let's say gossiping on the phone with somebody for 3 hours. Yo, chick, I promise you, I don't got time to hear you talking about Brenda and them for 3 hours. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be on that phone. Cause you're gonna offload all your problems and all that toxicity on me, and then I have to purge all that ish out. You know what I'm saying? Just to be straight and get my energy right. The bloopers, yeah, it's stuff that happens. See, the stuff in the beginning, my intro, that started out loving and then it turned into a sword fight. That that goes in the bloopers. That goes in a future bloopers. It's like readings gone wrong, like greetings gone wrong. How are we fighting in a greeting? The jokes write themselves. I came in here, I'm like, oh, good morning, boys and girls, and it's like, yo, we ended up in a war. There's nothing. You want to laugh? We can laugh at that. And it happens so fast. Michelle, I swear to God, I used to have a lot of trolls, but you're witnessing. You're supposed to be like my guardian angel for these lives too, because it just be, you'll be witnessing it. Yeah, a lot of low vibrating people, but thank God with Cherry Blossom is still here. Thank the Lord and some of the friends, because it's like you be witnessing how fast it goes. That her guy, I don't know what the hell, and then the other girls asking some crazy ass questions. What the, does anybody know what her question was? I have to remove her too. The question was, it's like, what's on the left, what's on the right? I don't got time. This is what I mean. I don't have time for riddles. Like, what are you doing riddles for? I'm telling you, I laugh so badly at these lives. I do wanna see. I do. That's the problem. I need help with that, and I'm manifesting for clarity. And the clarity that I have so far is leave it open for a few minutes and then close it, because there's a lot of good people. Or maybe I'll do where you have to be subscriber for like half hour or something. So or something like that, or 15 minutes, and then you could. We could try that, but how do you think that's gonna go? If I put it like, oh, you could be a subscriber for 10 or 15 minutes, and then you think that's gonna work? That's gonna be better, guys. I'll experiment. I'm willing to experiment. And doing laundry, facts. No, fantastic. No, I'm gonna end it here and everything. Very good. We got in, got out. Yeah. Right now, 5. Yeah, right now, 5 or 5 red later. Exactly. Oh, you're good, Michelle. You're freaking good. God bless you. You are really good. And you haven't been, I meant to ask you because I wanted to crack up. You haven't been back there to that other place? You really stopped? I meant to ask you that. Yeah. Oh, laundry. I'm so glad you catching up on that. See, that's effective. See, the hard worker, Cherry Blossom. We said that, right? We said that, like managing, doing everything, and that's like not wasting your time, and that's great. So no, I haven't been. Oh, you were, yeah, you. Oh, and I don't blame you. I mean, if you go or whatever, it don't make me no never mind. But no, it's not. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say something that's very important for whoever is listening or whatever in the background. There's such a thing as false prophets. There's such a thing as false prophets. People that'll say something positive, but most of the stuff that they say that they do is negative. Okay, let me say that again. There are such things as false prophets, where people were given a mission from God and a gift. The gift, let's say somebody is given the gift of abundance. The universe is watching you. Easy comes, easy goes. And this is a message with no cards. Easy comes, easy goes. If you're getting all this money and all this stuff, that's fantastic. But it's like the universe tests you. What do? Are you getting arrogant? Are you misusing the funds? Or are you doing negativity disguised as, oh no, we care about everybody, right? Or we, whatever. You understand? So it's like you're being tested. And the same way it comes, the same way you could lose and lose heavy. Because the universe will always humble you. Always humble you. And that's karma. They will always humble. Dancing for, nah, that's nah. And you know, likewise, I definitely don't have time. I definitely don't have time. As you can see, I definitely will not. No, I'm creating an empire. There's no way. Imagine if you were the ruler of Egypt, right? And you think you have time to be up in a place. It's just like they said, like with Kendrick, right? For example, he's on a world tour right now. You think he has time to battle mere paupers or people that are trying to push his button that don't even reach his toes? We don't got time for that. No, a different path. And you were put on that path. So you know, this is wild too. It's like, okay, I was meant to be there. He was meant to shout me out because there was people that were meant to be here and get these messages, or for me to receive something and give you. You know what I mean? So people in your life for a reason, for a season, or to stay, and that was just for a season or for what, however long you want it to be. But it was like to put you on your path. So it's like this: you were going and you thought it was the wrong way, and it wasn't, because then how would we have met for whatever I had to tell you? But yeah, and as far as like, you know, that other energy about, you know, the new person, and it's good, but remember, energies are always changing, and people have free will, because there's some people that may start off good. So always have your third eye, your intuition, and your solar plexus opened to watch them. The second somebody, because that, I think that goes together, right? The person we're talking about here, or just people online, right, can start off all positive and then get crazy gassed or whatever, and then stuff is not hitting the same, and the numbers go down or they become stagnant and stuff. Meanwhile, when someone has pure intention, it's like they're rising. They're getting blessed in different ways, and some of the blessings don't have to be public. And it's funny because I'm gonna say something very important, Michelle, because it goes with you. um you might look at, and with chat, anybody that's listening, you might look at someone making thousands of dollars, but just know you're gonna make 10 times that amount with good intentions, and that will stay. When it's up, then it's stuck, because it makes no sense to be all lit and then it's like people, you know, you're losing it or you lose it all, then you play yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself, because we seen you have it and we seen you lose it. Yeah, wasting. And that's another thing, that's like swimming in toxicity. That energy, whether it's virtual or not, it spreads on your energy that you're trying to clean up. And nah, and it doesn't go with it, because it's going to be a battle, because it will take you, it just puts you in an energy where it pisses you off, and you don't want that energy, because you can't manifest pissed off or like, oh, mad, or just like, you know, you can't manifest, so it doesn't go with your alignment. Channel. Yeah, oh, that's a fact. Yeah. Something was supposed to happen. Something was supposed to happen. We were supposed to be the people, and there's people that have come from different channels just for a little while, and they got whatever, and then they bounce. Yeah, I've had a few people like that. The chat knows there's people that came from different things. That's, it's crazy. You were not lying. You're not lying. You're not lying. That's why I'm in shock, because I noticed that. I was like, nope. Yeah, they haven't seen me in a while. They haven't seen me in a while. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I know they like to lurk and stuff. And here's the thing. I don't care who watches this. I'm not afraid. You get me? There's no afraid. What's the worst you could do? Oh, I heard you. Who cares? You know, who cares? So it is what it is. And that's a message for everybody, because what we just talked about can apply to people, to not waste their time with people that are pretending to help you, and it's a waste. It doesn't resonate with that. It doesn't resonate. Remember, a lot of people, we seen their downfall here on YouTube, or virtually, or in person. I've seen people that had it all, millions on YouTube, and they were caught up, went to jail, or just, you know, lawsuits and stuff up the wazoo. So it's like, we seen the rise and we seen the fall. It's a big number. 3 is balance. Balance needed to be restored. 3 is the number for balance and receiving something different, new. Way on. 3 strikes. Three strikes. Well, anyways, thank you everybody for being here. But I'm glad that we were able to have this full moon reading. Be prepared for changes, drastic change tonight. You can still enjoy the moon, say a prayer, speak into the moon. You can hold your hand to your heart. That's a moon ritual. You can hold crystals. You don't have to. You could just speak it, believe it, speak it into outside a window, or just wherever, or in your humble area, sacred space. Clean the energy, and you could do the cleaning the energy, sage or Palo Santo, outside or whatever, saying a prayer, because it's a powerful energy right now. If you believe in that, or just not, just try it out and see what happens, and keep track of your manifestations at every full moon, so that you could be like, yeah, what happened with the last full moon, and see your track your progress. Happy manifesting. Thank you too. Let's disturb the universe. Manifest what you want. Okay. Thank you. All right. See you guys next time. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye bye.